Hey guys, I'm UPSAHL, and these are my Marquee memories. When I saw Avril Lavigne, I think I was like 10, and it was during her first album. I was obsessed with Avril. I thought she was the coolest person on the planet, and then she walks out on stage to an arena full of people in sweatpants and like a t-shirt, and I was like, you are a rock star. I want to be you. I think I honestly have taken a lot of how I perform from growing up watching Avril perform. She just is so punk about it. And no matter like what genre of music kind of I get into, I think I try to make my show feel like a rock show because of watching rock shows growing up and her being a big part of that. The fact that she is still that same brand even like decades later, I think it just goes to show how authentic it was for her at the start. And I feel like it's so common for young women in music to kind of get pulled in a million different directions. And it's very clear that Avril was like, fuck all of you guys, I'm gonna do this because this is me. And that's still her to this day. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I don't remember the first time I saw Weezer, but I have this like little memory in my head from I think I was like 5 at like a music festival. It was outdoors. And I was watching Weezer with my parents. They were like my favorite band growing up. My parents played them around the house all the time. I've always had this memory when people ask like, what was your first concert? I have just this image in my head. Oh my gosh, this is the band I've been listening to around the house, and they're like right in front of me, and this is the craziest feeling. And I think that is like the magic of concerts for me still to this day. This music is such a big part of my life, and then getting to watch that in person is like an unmatched feeling. This was like the first time I ever felt that. I actually got to open for Weezer a couple years ago. I mean, it was like life goals come true. I got to bring my parents, my whole family down, and for me it was more about getting to like watch Weezer play. It's obvious like they've been playing these songs for 30 years now, but from watching them when I last saw them, I was like, they're playing this show like this is their first time ever playing these songs. And I think that is so important as an artist. My family's favorite Weezer song is definitely Say It Ain't So. You know, when you listen to something and it just takes you back to that era of your life, like that is what the Blue album is for me. Dua Lipa, I went and saw her, I think it was like 2022 on the Future Nostalgia Tour, and had found out that she was playing the Forum in LA, and I had a co-written on a song on the album, and I was like, okay, I have to see this song. My 2 best friends from like childhood were like, you know what, we're just gonna drop a fuck ton of money on these tickets. It was such a unique experience getting to really be there as just like a fan who was so excited to watch Dua and then hear a song that I wrote on. Such a cool thing. I knew for sure she was gonna play it because I kept seeing it on TikTok. It was like this super sexy moment where she would like get on the floor, because it was a sexy song. It's called Good in Bed. Her ability to like dance and sing at the same time, something I aspire to be able to do one of these days. I think she really holds the crowd in the palm of her hand the whole show. You just want to be a part of it. She's like a magnet. I didn't really know that I wanted to write for other artists until that sort of happened by accident, and it really like opened the door for me. So thanks, Dua. Thank you for listening to my Marquee memories. Catch me on tour to make some of your own. Good in bed.